Former New England Patriots tight end Aaron Hernandez has been sentenced to life in prison. With the recent winter weather conditions here in Hamden, Connecticut, the people of St. Anne's have been struggling to stay alive. One of the main goals of the Quinnipiac University Medical School is to graduate more primary care physicians. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton ended speculation when she announced her candidacy for president on Sunday. The Connecticut Association of Foster and Adoptive Parents holds an event each year called the Avenue of Dreams.
And Justin Bieber was roasted on Comedy Central. Nick, he seems to be the type of celebrity people just love to hate.
You got that right, Sarah. Justin Bieber finally decided to act his age at Comedy Central's Celebrity Roast this past Monday. Jimmy Fallon finally had a Saved by the Bell reunion on The Tonight Show, and it was amazing. Many local businesses are sure to be affected by the proposed minimum wage increase. Fast food chain McDonald's is accepting a new type of payment, a payment of lovin'. Many freshman Quinnipiac residents are saying they simply can't tap into their building. I mean, this suit's getting kind of tight. Maybe I should hit the gym.
Nick, I think you look great. You don't need the gym.
Thanks, Belle. High school students interested in colleges have to start making decisions fast because the deadline is approaching. But how do seniors know if they want to go to public or private? While cost may be an important consideration when it comes to selecting your college, you should not restrict any from your list of possibilities just because of that. I sat down with a counselor from Montclair High School to see what her take was on this issue.
I think you can go further with a college degree than you can with a high school diploma. Although I do think the colleges are inflating their prices and making it harder and harder for students to get into or go to college. I do feel that college is a necessity.
When looking for the right fit, don't cross an option off the list solely because of the cost. You should seek out all colleges that offer what you are looking for, including academic departments, location, size, extracurricular activities, as well as simply the right feel.
I think the biggest thing about me going to college is the atmosphere and connecting with new people. So what I look at is the alumni that go to college, and also the college itself, if it's campus, if it's a city, or if it's a regular college atmosphere.
Although both private and public universities have their perks, individuals feel that a private university will benefit them further into their future with different opportunities.
All the internship connections that the college has to offer me, and definitely the alumni, like I said before, is a big deal for me.
I think that a public education is much more informal than a smaller private school.
According to collegeboard.com, the average sticker price with room and board included for undergraduate students attending a public university in their home state was about $19,000 versus the private school price of $33,000. However, a private school can offer better financial aid.
I feel like I'll be able to afford colleges helping me working, and my parents will help me out.
There are a lot of students whose family are middle class or what used to be middle class, who can no longer go to schools like Rutgers and Drexel because their parents simply can't afford it. A FAFSA will only give you so much money. Financial aid, will help sometimes, but not always. And those students, I feel, are winding up in county colleges rather than a college that they deserve to be in.
What's important to one student may be useless to another. Both kinds of schools can prepare you for your future career. It just depends on what you are looking for.
Whether it be a public education or a private education, that college is a good experience for students.
Many college applications come with a due date of December 1st. For Q30 News, I'm Nick Amador. That is the sound many residents at Aspen Glen Drive in Hamden wake up to each and every day. Just a few months ago, a fire ripped through the Aspen Glen community, displacing many residents from Building 3. Now, almost May, the building continues to go through construction in hopes for new people to soon move in.
A lot of construction going on. They have different teams coming in. When it first happened, they had these ventilation systems, it seemed like. Maybe they were trying to pump out the smoke or something, maybe trying to clear it out, make it the air breathable again so people can move back in. But yeah, just mostly a lot of construction.
Aspen Glen property manager Patty Flume gave me some insight of when the construction will be complete.
I'm optimistically hoping June, but in construction, things do tend to get held up. Like right now, they needed 5 straight days of sun to do the roof, and because of the rain, they aren't able to rebuild the roof, so weather has a lot to do with it.
Building 3, which houses approximately 65 people, is only half open throughout the reconstruction of some apartments. The residents that were displaced were moved to other buildings that had openings. Although tragedies are inevitable, the community has since adopted changes that will prevent this from happening again in the future.
We immediately put a new rule in the community policy that said if people are going to smoke, they have to do so 25 feet away from the building and discard of the cigarettes properly.
Construction continues to be underway in Building 3 at the Aspen Glen community. Residents can expect to move in within the coming months. Nick Amador, Q30 News. Most girls dream of getting glammed up for prom night, but not all of them can afford a dress. Karima Muhammad says the selection is huge here in Rocky Hill. These aren't new dresses, they're donated, and most of the girls are in foster care.
The children that those adults take care of are often traumatized. They've been through a lot of loss in their lives.
But for one night, folks at the Association of Foster and Adoptive Parents help the girls find shoes and do their makeup.
I was able to help them, and I know that, they were lost, kind of say, and so it was just an amazing experience to be there and help them.
They are special, and that their community supports them no matter what. So KFAP is here for them, as well as their foster mothers, their group homes.
Instead of feeling alone, they can feel special, supported, and most of all, not alone.
If they don't feel as if they can accomplish something and know that someone's there to support them, who else is there for them? So it really is great that they know that they're not alone, that they have a future, that although they've had a hard past, they still can get beyond that.
The Connecticut Association of Foster and Adoptive Parents holds an event each year called the Avenue of Dreams. This year, the event takes place on March 15th, and the girls are sure to look like beauty queens. For Q30 News, I'm Nick Amador.